Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Eki. If it's your first time seeing me, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Alright, today's video is a detailed tutorial on how to make your makeup last under your nose mask or face mask. Okay, everybody seems to call this face mask, but I don't know why I stick to nose masks. If I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comment section. Alright, so I've already cleansed my face and moisturized. The next thing I'll be doing is to go in with this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This primer will leave your skin feeling hydrated, smoothing out, control shine, and also minimizes pores. So if you are a beginner and you're looking for something to try this. The new normal now is to put on your masks anywhere you are going. You're going to the mall, the bank, hospital, church, wherever on transit, you are required to put on your mask. So these tips and tricks that I'll be sharing today in this video will really help you to slay, because I want you to slay even while you're wearing your mask. Next guys, I'll be using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set the whole of my face. This technique has actually helped me several times to keep my makeup locked in. If you have a translucent powder, you can use that, but if you are a very dark skin girl, you can use a translucent powder that has tints a little bit, so that your face will not be white by the time you're done with your makeup. The powder brush I'm using is from City Color in F02. I try as much as possible not to set underneath, like directly underneath my eyes. That's because I do not want that area to be like real matte. Next, I'll be setting with the Maybelline Make It Last. I want my setting powder to sink into my skin, so I'm gonna leave this to dry down. Alright, now that the setting spray is set into my skin, has dried down and helped the setting powder to sink right into my skin, the next thing we are going to be doing is foundation. So I'll be using these two foundation from Maybelline Superstay. I'll be using these two foundation. One is in 330 Toffee Caramel, while this is in 360 Truffle Toffee. So I like to mix both foundation because I feel I get a better shade or a better match to my skin with mixing both foundation. Spraying my beauty sponge before I use and blending out my foundation. These do not only help my foundation to sit well, it also make it last for a long time. If you're a very oily skin person, for the foundation and primer, I would suggest you go for something very matte. For the primer, you can go for Becca primer, because that primer will leave your makeup lasting a very long time. Next, I'll be using the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect to highlight my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, forehead, and my chin, just to bring light to this area. If you're a beginner, I'll say you should start your blending from your chin or forehead, because when you blend your under eyes first, it tends to crease before you finish blending the rest of your face. Also know that the Milani concealer is a mattifying concealer, so you need to be careful and also hurry up while blending. If you want to do makeup under your nose mask and you want it to last you a whole day, trust me, setting spray will be your best friend. So I set as I go. Next, I'll be setting my under eyes with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder I used earlier in setting the whole of my face. So I'm just going to be setting these areas that I highlighted to keep it in place, not to move, because we are going to be wearing masks and you want everything on lockdown. I'm also going to be setting these areas because I'm going to be wearing face masks and I don't want my makeup to smudge or transfer to my face mask. Next, I'll be setting the whole of my face with the Milani pressed powder in warm 109. You always want to tap off excess products. Little is more. Next, I'll be doing is to warm up my face with the Maybelline Fit Me in 340 Cappuccino. This is just to give my face a dimension. Everything I use in this video is a matte product. You don't want to use anything dewy so that you will not smudge your makeup or your makeup will not transfer into or onto your nose mask. So you want to keep everything matte. I'll be contouring my nose with this small pointed brush. So I'm starting from the beginning of my brows and then bring it down to the sides of my nose. Guys, I want to set my face one more time just to, you know, put everything together and keep it under lockdown. Now we're done with the brows. The next thing is eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using these two palettes for my eyes. This one is from Deviluster. This is their nude eyeshadow palette. So if you're looking for something nude, this will go. And this is from SB Sparkle. This is how vibrant their colors are looking. This one here are the glitters, while we have some shimmers and some matte shade here. So if you're a beginner and you're looking for something to try, this eyeshadow palette, both of them are very affordable. Before I go into the eyes, I'm going to be baking my under eyes with the S-Pon. This is a translucent powder, so I'm just going to use my beauty sponge to bake my under eyes. The reason why I'm baking is to hold the fallouts that may come from the eyeshadow and then make this area look even more brighter. Remember that we're wearing nose masks or face masks, so we want this area to look more vibrant and also stay in place. I'm also baking my chin because of the nose masks or face masks I'll be wearing, so you know that the mask is going to stay like this. So you don't want your nose mask to rub off your makeup, and also you don't want the makeup to transfer to your nose mask. So I'm baking this area as well, so that, you know, the nose mask or the face mask, whichever it's called, is sitting right on my chin. So you don't want this area to smudge. Also, first I'll be going into the Deviluster eyeshadow palette. I'm taking this brown here and then this particular shade here for my crease. I've already primed my lid already, so you want to tap the eyeshadow on your crease until you get a particular pigment that you want before you start blending. I'm blending towards the inner corner of my eyes. Next, I'll be going into this palette from SB Sparkle. I'm using the bronze surface in this palette to deepen my crease. I'm blending towards the outer corner of my eyes just to give it that V shape, and then I'm bringing it down into my lash line. I want to blend the edges of my transition color, so I'm going into this shade here from the Luster palette to blend the edges of my transition color. I'll be going in with this concealer from Ferrucci. I'm taking the white shade here to conceal my lid. This is just to give my lid color what to stick on. Make sure you don't put too much of the concealer so you won't have a creasing eyeshadow. Alright, I'm blending using this angle brush. You can use any brush at all that is available to you or that will work for you. So I'll be going into the surface bronze on my lid. It's a matte lilac shade. Are you seeing the shade? It's so beautiful. I never knew that the matte shade in this palette is this bomb. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Alright guys, if you've watched my video once, twice or thrice and you've not subscribed yet to my channel, I don't know why. Please subscribe and leave a comment down the comment section. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for watching this video up till this time. Please, if you've got any value out of this video, please do not fail to subscribe. The button is right here, and ring the notification bell so you get every upload that I will be putting up here. Okay, I'll be going back into that bronze surface, dipping the outer corner of my eyes one more time, also to blend the edges so that there will be no demarcation. Woo. Okay, if you want to see my other videos guys, I'll be leaving the link to that in my description box. As soon as you're done watching this video, you can, go ahead and watch. I'll be picking my lash with the Rocket Volume Express Mascara from Maybelline. It's a volumizing lash mascara. You see how full my lash has become already? So if you don't want to wear any lash for this look, you can simply go with your mascara like this. But because I'm going to wear lash, if I'm not going to wear lash, I usually use this to lengthen my lash and use this to make it look fuller. But because I'm going to put on some lash, I'm not going to be using this for this video. While the lash is sticking, I'll be dusting off the excess setting powder I use in baking and then catching fallouts. I'll be smudging my under eyes with the same shades of eyeshadow I use for my transition. Careful how you smudge your under eyes because you're going to be wearing your nose mask or your face mask, so of course you don't want your eye to look like you're having a dark circles under eyes. See, lining my waterline with the Colossal Kajal eyeliner from Maybelline. Next, I'm going to be using my lip stain from Debbie Luster in red. If you don't have a liquid lipstick that is matte, you can simply use your lip balm because you don't want your lip to smudge or stain your face mask, so you can use something like this as well. But in this video I'll be using my lip stain just to show you that your lip stain can actually sit even while you wear your face mask. I'll be blushing up my face with the Milani Baked Blush. This blush has some shimmers. In this video I'm not going to be using an highlight, so I'll just stick to the blush. So if you can notice, I'm having some glow already. I'm going to be sealing my face for the last time to lock everything in. Now I'm going to be testing with my paper towel. I'm going to use this to pat my face, just for me to be sure that oh my god, there is nothing. I don't know if you're seeing this, like there is nothing at it. Just look at. So I feel the sun is too much because I'm using natural light to film. So I feel you might not really see the paper towel because it's white, but there is literally nothing on this paper. Now we are going into our nose mask or face mask, whichever it's called. So you see that is clean, is neat. This is a new mask, like I've not used this before, so I'm going to be using this like now. So that allows it to touch your eyes. You know that that area can actually stain the mask. So I'm going to remove this mask now and show you if actually you can slay your makeup under your nose mask. Remember that makeup and heat, they are not friends, so you really need to use a matte product so that it will keep everything on lockdown. Are you seeing this? I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you're seeing this. Are you seeing this? There is nothing on this nose mask or face mask. I'm used to calling this nose mask. This just makes me feel weird because a lot of people call these face masks and then I'm sticking to nose masks, but I just feel that that's the correct pronunciation. Okay, it's because it touched my eyes, so that's the reason why you see a little dirt. Even my lipstick did not, in fact, you won't even notice that something stained here. We got just like that. I'm just trying to let you see how neat this mask is. This is because I'm using natural light to film, and then it's kind of very bright outside, so it's affecting the fact that here is small. Yes guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, leave a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with friends. These are very useful to my channel. Please help me and do this, okay? And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and ring the bell beside it so you get every uploads notification whenever I post new videos. Thank you so much. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and stay beautiful till I come your way next time. Bye guys.